Good day, everybody. Brian here, quantlabs.net. Okay, so what we're going to do in this video, hopefully you've seen the OpenBB demo. Environment is Windows 11. We have WSIL2 running with an Ubuntu server for Linux. That's the Linux subsystem. Also running, trying to get um, OpenBB running in the Python subsystem, and we've got that installed. So I'll show you what we're going to do. It's going to take a while, but let's see how far we get. This is all done on the fly. So first thing is we go into, I guess, whatever search engine, in my case, Google, do a search here, GitHub OpenBB. That will give you some set of instructions here. So our choices for the installing the terminal is either through Python, Docker, or Docker Web UI. I'm doing the uh, Python option because I want to run the Python terminal in the command line, but that's within the Linux environment, the subsystem environment. So let's go to that option. Now, I'm not a fan of this Anaconda, but that's what they kind of want me to do here. So I'm going to hopefully get this running. Now let me show you the Ubuntu running. So before you do that, you'll want to do a search on installing WSIL2, maybe Linux if that's what you want. You'll be able to find your instructions, obviously through Google. This one, I believe, is windowscentral.com. It'll walk you through it. It's not too difficult. Take like not very long, couple of minutes. The improvement is huge versus the original WSIL subsystem. So obviously, as I said, I'm on Windows 11, not 10. Now, going over back to the options for Anaconda. So, oh yeah, let me show you the subsystem. So in my case, if you do a search for Ubuntu, there's my subsystem. Also, I pre-installed Python as well. You got Python version 10.6 there, so we should be good to go there. That is a headless version of Ubuntu, so there's no GUI to it. So this set of instructions will walk you through this. So basically, I am going to run this in the subsystem. Doesn't really matter which terminal I use. So we've got here source bash rc, which I'm running the profile. Now it's telling me I got to download and install vcxserve. So this will enable me basically here to run Windows X Server compiled in the Visual C++, the Visual C++ 2012 version. I'm not sure if it's supported on the later versions of like 2022. I do have the Visual Studio 2022 running. I've obviously got Python option enabled. I got to tell you the best IDE out there, and probably the best Microsoft product is the Visual Studio. So we got that running. It's all pre-installed. All right, so we're gonna download, and run this guy here. Now this is on SourceForge. So always be careful when you choose here on SourceForge. They'll install a lot of spyware if you choose the wrong one. Here's our installer. So yeah, so it should be installed. It's been a while since I've used. Here we go. So okay, open when done. Okay, so looks like all right. So okay, so let me get this running here. Is it finished running or what's it doing? Okay. I have to tell you, sometimes Windows has its moments. In this case, it's simple as this. Don't know what's going on here. I'm very good at breaking things. Let's see here, open file. And of course, it won't open the file, or either I'm too impatient, I don't know. Maybe it's Microsoft Edge because that's what I'm using here. Let me try this in Firefox. Oh, we're not off to a good start, are we? Okay, there we go. So now download. Okay, so it should start right here. Okay, go. So I was downloading it. I don't know what, I don't know. So Windows settings if something's not turned on. There we go. So do you want to allow this app to run? Yes. I guess I'm going to do a default here install. So there you go. I don't know why Microsoft Edge doesn't work this simple. Chrome and Firefox, never a problem. Ah, but we got it working. So we are forging ahead here. So we are going to set up this X server. Now, when it comes to these installs, I usually keep it all default. So we close that up, I assume. Okay. So I guess we have that running in the background or will run in the background. Let's go back to our instructions here. So now we got to install the terminal. So you can see here now a couple of things. Uh, it's somewhere in here it says that it's recommended to use the WSL Windows subsystem. I'm using the more popular uh, Ubuntu. It's just easier. I've tried running it with Mint Linux on Linux natively. Just I had problems installing it. Um, Now here's some more recommendations. Is our first current is to use the project Anaconda distribution, Anaconda 3 or Miniconda latest. So I guess that's yeah, because I find Anaconda is just like really bloatware. So here it says install. It's on the AUR as Anaconda or Miniconda. If I'm using WSL or Linux, click installing on Linux. Let's see here. So we are running it on Ubuntu. So this is what we're going to use here, this option. Um, so is this Miniconda? Yeah, here. Well, I just magically move myself. Anaconda distribution. I'm not sure if this is Miniconda, Anaconda. Well, I'll go with this option here. And what we'll do here is, where is my, okay. Did I install it? Okay, we've gone through this. I can cancel that. So let me go back to my Ubuntu. Some annoyances here with Ubuntu. So again, I'll load up my Ubuntu. Okay, so there we go. There's our Ubuntu. Now I'm not sure if this will run. Yeah, so it needs to have sudo access. This is for the Anaconda. Now this should install fairly fast. It's a pretty fast system. So that's for root access. So there we go. Yes, we're going to now install Anaconda. And let's see what else we got here. So we got Conda. So once we install that, we should be able to install all this fun stuff. And I think I did this with native Linux again on Mint. I failed somewhere along here, but this is the goal. We just want to be able to run Python, the terminal of OpenBB. Once we can run the main terminal script in Python, we're good to go. Because that way on the subsystem Linux console or terminal, I'll be able to run the actual terminal Python script, which is the goal. Let's see how we're doing here. That's fast. Wow. Okay. So now I guess we have just installed Conda. So if you follow the following on the website, blah, blah, blah. So let me try this, which should hopefully run. I might need to do a sudo on top of that. This might not run. No module apt. Ugh. So what do we got here? Conda install apg package. So let me just try. Not sure how this is packaged up, but I'll do a sudo access. If not, I'll have to install that other apt. Okay, so sudo apt get install apt pkg. What it's asking for. Done. Okay, so will this run? Conda. So there's no Conda. Okay, Anaconda. I'm going to skip this. I'm assuming it looks like I don't have Conda installed here. Conda. Said it installed it. Preparing. Okay, maybe I have to go back to the Conda installation here. Prerequisites to install GUI. Okay, so we've done all that. So there's a couple of steps I missed here. Okay, so we've got. Okay, so we have to download one of these. So yeah, there's a couple of steps I forgot. So we have to run this some thingamajiggy. Uh, Maybe just run this guide. Okay, so let me just make sure I have this installed. Okay, that's good. So let me just see what's in the download directory here. It looks like I have a download directory. Huh. In your browser, download the installer for Linux. Search for the terminal in your applications and click to open. Let's see here. So we're not doing it that way. We are doing it through Conda install pandas. I'm going to skip here. I'm going to try this. Sudo apt get install Conda. So Conda. Okay, so we are running. I'm not no module named. No module named apt. Looks like we got some kind of error here. That's a Conda error. So module not found. No module named apt. Let's see if we have Conda running. Huh. This is messed up. Conda So we try to install, just try it. This is typical. So we have Ubuntu apt get install Conda. Let's see what we need to local download your how to install on Ubuntu. Okay. So we have to download. So we are doing 320. That's got to be an old version. So we need to get to the point where we can run Conda. So we need follow instructions on install Conda. Okay, if you're using WS, installing on Conda. We did this. Prerequisites. We couldn't get install in the terminal for 2.7. Okay, I guess verify Anaconda in your browser. Download the. Okay, so we got here wget. Just go to Anaconda here. See what the latest version is. We need to download. Oh boy. So we got here. What's the latest version? So we're down to Conda 5. Let's see here. 4.1, that's 2016. Conda 5. So hopefully we want Conda. So 2018. I guess this would be the latest version right here. So what we do here is download that. Alrighty, wget, and then what we're gonna do, I am assuming, okay, hang on here. So open, they want me to download output should be something like Conda 411. Question is, should I download the 5 or 411? Let me just stick to close to that. I will download 411. Let me try this one. So 4142. I'll do that one. This version here. Okay. Enough making. Okay. This is really not as straightforward as it could be. Capture. Yes. Okay. So let me download that. So there you go. It's downloading the proper Anaconda. So we got to run that script as it says here in the which one is it? So many why Anaconda. So they want me to run this guy right here. So bash. Come on. So we're gonna do bash and Conda. That should run. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Do you approve of the license? I have no choice. To confirm the location. I guess that's where it's gonna go. All right, so installing Anaconda after the fun stuff that we just went through. All right. This might take a while. So it says a fairly peppy little laptop we got. So let's see what the next step is. So I should be able to run Conda. Not, I think this is the equivalent we've got. So these are all the different packages available in Python using Conda. So these are going to be potentially backward compatible, I think. This is going to be a complete mess, complete hot mess. I know it. All right, it's downloading the popular Python packages. So I will start telling the computer jokes till this is done. Oh, that's fast. There we go. Okay. Do you wish to Anaconda? Yes, I believe so. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so let me see if we have Conda now. We have the same problem. What the hell? Anaconda. I believe it's not on the search path either. So somewhere in there will be Conda. Oh boy. I have to put this on the search path, I believe. Um, so that will be in here. So I have to put this for sure, for sure, for sure. And the search path is Conda in here. Yes, Conda is in there. So there's Conda. Let me just get out of here. Conda. Wow, what a mess. I know I messed up somewhere here. All right, so I know we can just run Conda as is. Pretty lame, I know. Okay, so let's do a sudo apt update. This is according to here. Um, sudo apt install ycmake gcc. So this is for the new compiler. Now we're going to install the pip install. Wow. I'll have to make a quick fix here. All right. So pip install cmake. Is there no pip in here? Sudo apt get install pip3. Unable to locate pip3. Let's see. All right. Hopefully this will install properly. Oh boy, I have messed up bad. No module name utils util. Let me just see if I can run cmake here. Well, I got cmake working, so I don't really need to worry about that last step. Next up, okay, so this is how I structure my stuff. So we got to remember this right here, this location of Anaconda 2. So I don't know if this will work. What I could do is try this in another. So here's our default. So I'm going to make a Python directory. I am then going to make an open. Okay, it doesn't really matter how I do this. So hopefully this will work. There we go. That should work there. It's just the conda's all messed up. This will take a while. Big project this this OpenBB. There we go. It's starting to build up. Well, that's fast. But whatever you do, definitely follow the instructions that I did with that Anaconda. I broke something somewhere along the line. But from my point of view, I don't care. I just want to get Anaconda running, and I don't think I'll use it again. This is just to build the and to get the OpenBB running. Okay, so we have here create. They have to run this Conda here, and then activate it. Install the dependencies, and then we have if we want to run prediction for the TensorFlow. I don't think I ran that before. Uh, we have here the requirements. So once we can get to this point of the Python terminal, we're in good shape. So hopefully we'll get there. Just gonna run after this Conda. I mean, if this project, this OpenBB is this big, I guess that's one of the reasons why they went with Conda. As I said, I'm not a huge fan of it. Um, it's just not properly built. Either me or I'm the operator to install this. Not that easy. I'm sure there's gonna be somebody. If somebody out there can comment in the video with the proper instructions or URL that I should have used to install uh, Conda, Anaconda properly, that'd be appreciated. It's all about learning. That's why I put out these videos so I can learn and other people can learn around it. Okay, so we have here open terminal. Yeah, here. Let me just see. Okay, so of course, nothing works for me. So we're going to move open terminal, BB terminal into the Python. So there's our OpenBB terminal. Okay, cool. So we're at this step right here. Now we got to run Anaconda. Hopefully this will run. Okay, so we got to run it locally here as Anaconda 2 bin. I didn't put it on the search path. I could do that. Just kind of lazy. And then let's see if we can run it. Yeah, we can run it. So let me just copy this part. Hopefully this will run. Copy. And then I believe we gotta just piece these two together. Enter. So it should start building out the OpenBB in the Conda environment. So I've never done this before. As I said, I used to use Spider, which I think was part of the Anaconda. The Spider was part of the Anaconda. I'm not sure, but that was many years ago. So we are capturing all the metadata. This is what we're doing right now. You can name the environment whatever you want, although you could use such names. We like to stock. We recommend using something simple, intuitive like OBB. This is because this name will be used from now on. Alrighty. So it's still fetching package metadata. This might take a while. I'm not sure, but we are making progress, which is good. So however long this takes. Now, the reason I don't use Docker, even though it'll be much easier, I like to go through the process of what I'm doing right now, just part of a learning process to be able to do everything in the command line versus just, pre-packaging it in the Docker. Theoretically, for development or for quote unquote production, you might want to put it into uh, obviously Docker running it. If you're going to run it on a cloud environment, you definitely want to put it into a into a Docker. Get all those dependencies for OpenBB quite a bit. This is a massive project. Hopefully, you've seen my other video on the demo of it. It's just, this thing's just a beast. I'd hate to see what it's like to update it. I'm not sure if I have to keep doing this. But again, this is just part of the work in progress, I guess, for learning, as I said earlier. But once you get past this, this is an absolutely, we'll call it mind-numbing project. And you can imagine the code base for the Bloomberg package and how big that must be versus here with OpenBB. Okay, so now we gotta activate it. OBB. Here we go. Oh, right. No, I gotta run this version. Okay, so open Conda environment, activate, activate, activate OBB. This type right here. So we gotta change our commands here. It looks like source activates. That's what it's wanting. Error with source command. Could not locate Conda. Yeah, because I don't have this directory on the search path. Oh boy. So Conda activate. This is beautiful. Conda. Let's go into my other shell here. Conda. Conda. So we have here, is there an activate command here? There is no activate command. Activate the virtual environment. At the end, you can deactivate it. Funny. There is no activate. So, okay, list, search, create a new Conda environment. Yeah, we just did that. Install, update. All right, upgrade, remove, uninstall, configure, low, remove unused packages and caches. So does that mean I don't need to activate it? Okay, let me just try this. Skip that step, see what happens. All right, so we'll do a um, poetry install. Conda found no module named APTG. So it's trying to make reference to Conda here. Is this just another lame way of saying it can't find this package? Install poetry. Install missing destination file operand poetry. Poetry install. Module not found. Import AP. Oh, I see. So it's trying to import Install apt pkg. So that was a, is there a pip3? No, pip. Oh boy, I've really messed up this environment here. Install dist utils pkg. Poetry install. Okay, let me just try this. Okay, we need to know the directory name, pwd, Anaconda, Conda, Conda, install, run, oh, bin. Okay, so we got that running, hooray. So we now need to install, I believe, this last part here. I know I messed up bad. Okay, so now we're doing TensorFlow. Yeah, so if you're having problems with poetry, we can just run the pip install requirements. So we'll do that. This is for the TensorFlow. This is going to take a while because TensorFlow is a beast as well. This is for machine learning for the prediction part. That demo I ran, don't think I installed it. It's not part of the binary file for Windows. So this will hopefully run the prediction part, and that's one of the powerful elements of OpenBB. Today would be nice. I just don't want to ever have to see Conda again. What a mess that is. Okay, let me just see. I could probably run. Can I run Python Open Terminal? And maybe, just maybe, I can run this in parallel. Pip. So I can't run pip? Load entry, console scripts, pip, user bin. So I can't even run pip3, but I can run Python. No problem there. How do you fix this? Command not found. There might be a solution for this. Uh, pip3. What's our... Okay, so this is part of the TensorFlow. That needs to be updated. No problem. So if I'm running pip3, what's my error? No module named. Okay, there we go. So no module named AP, no module, no module named. There we go. AP, no apt, this one, not sure, is mainly because the Python app package either is not installed or isn't compatible. Upgrade the pkg install. So hopefully this might fix it. apt. Okay, so I have to run that. Okay, so hopefully that will apt get install Python apt. Yes, hopefully I'll fix everything. Okay, so it's installing. Okay, so there is installed TensorFlow. How is our other? Okay, so let me see if I can run pip3 or pip. Oh boy. So I can't even run pip. Okay, we've tried to install it. Method 2. The correct first placement is done in the following ways. Let me try this. Okay, can I run pip3? No. Alrighty. Maybe I should try this amateur way. Pip3. Reading pip3. No. Okay. Pip is already installed. So pip3, pip is in there. But now I'm getting no module name dist utils. Okay, so dist utils utils. So this sounds like it's a specific error to Ubuntu. Let's see here, ask Ubuntu. Okay, so sudo apt get distribution. Okay, I guess I don't have that installed. Yes. Still the same problem. If you could try to fix anything. Okay, I guess we have to reinstall it. So other people are having the same problem. Okay, still same problem. Turns out utils was simply missing from my system. Could have been bitten, which kicks in when you want to install an older. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on here. So it does look like it is specific. Let me just try this from this particular repository. Oh boy. Look at it. Uh, oh, I know what it could be. As dumb as it sounds, it might help to update the basic settings for everything. Let me just try that. Apt sudo apt get update. git update. That should update everything. This part, so it's gonna, there you go. No upgrade. Okay, this might, see here. So it's going to update all the dependencies within Linux. That might be part of the problem as well. Full of weird bugs. So all that Anaconda was specific to the environment with Python. So this might fix whatever the problem is. This is again, probably the Linux version of Ubuntu is not updated properly. A lot of incompatibilities, which is the joys of Linux. But hopefully somewhere along the line you get the ability to understand what's going on here. But the good thing is we've got TensorFlow installed, I believe. Yeah, so in TensorFlow has been installed into this Conda environment. Hopefully this will fix this uh, problem. So whenever you install the or install the subsystem for Linux on Windows, you might want to run that command sudo apt get update and sudo get upgrade. That's probably one of the automatic things to update all the dependencies, and then there's probably some kind of compatibility problem. Hopefully this will fix it, but a lot of people may not know. See right here. So whenever you update a dependency through the apt get, um, yeah, you got to run this, otherwise you will run into all kinds of problems. So we just ran upgrade. So now we got to also try update. So this will update. We still got the same problem. No module apt package. Subsystem return an error code. This should not happen. Apt pkg. Unable to locate package. So saying here, try this repository. Let's just see if that does anything. This could be a common problem. Same problem. Okay, copy, boom. Okay, here, just doing the quick. All right. So we had APG, what was it? AP, this one here, the last one. How to fix. So good old Stack Overflow. Maybe installing. Oh yes, this might be it here. So I went to install the Dead Snakes. Okay, so here, reinstall. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, so we're reinstalling subprocess, return an error code. The 38 and the file name can be different for you. So somebody didn't package something properly. Let me just go here. cd user lib python 3.10. Oh, there lies a problem. There's probably multiple distributions of this thing. That will definitely throw things off. How I didn't. Oh boy. That is definitely part of the problem. Let me just see here. I'm going to go to 310, Python 310 lib Python 310 and dist package. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we are running Python 310.6. Okay. Now I can't remember. There's Python virtual environment. So this is part of the problem. Let's see here, the VE and V. What a mess. I'm afraid to take out one of these. Um, let's see here. Let's see here. So we can't run pip3. So it's trying to pip3, pip22, pip3. And where's it trying to load it from? Usually don't read this. So user Python 3 distribution internal CMD commands. So it is using this path here, Python 3. User lib Python 3 distribution packages. Jinda, where's our pip? So that's the pip there. Okay.